My cheating girlfriend brought her affair partner to beg me back after I secretly evicted her. Priya and I had been together 3 years. The apartment was mine first. She moved in after year 1 and we split things the way couples do, or the way I thought we did. I covered rent and utilities. She handled food and household supplies. Except most weeks she forgot or redirected that money toward things I never saw any evidence of. New skincare, subscriptions, savings for a wellness retreat she never actually booked. I stopped tracking it because I didn't want to be the kind of person who tracks it. Then came Marcus. She mentioned him first in passing. Takes the Tuesday night class. Super talented, really dedicated. Then Tuesday became Thursday. Then Thursday became weekend meetups to share glaze techniques. Marcus likes this documentary. Marcus makes his own bread. Marcus thinks I should stop second guessing my instincts. She never compared us directly. She didn't have to. One evening I picked up her phone to check the time while she was in the shower. A message was sitting open on the screen. From Marcus. It said, "Thinking about you, my person," with a small red circle beside it like she'd read it and set the phone back down. My stomach dropped through the floor. When she came out I asked, quietly, about the message. She towel dried her hair and didn't pause. It's just how he talks. He calls everyone that. It's completely platonic. Everyone. Right. I didn't argue. I just began to watch. Over the next 10 days the pattern assembled itself without any help from me. Phone face down every time she sat near me. Voice dropped to almost nothing whenever she took calls in the kitchen. She started going to the farmer's market on Sunday mornings alone, something we'd always done together, and came back empty-handed twice in a row. Both times she went straight to the bathroom before saying hello. I made a decision on a Wednesday. Priya worked long shifts. I had the full day. I packed everything that was mine with the focused calm of someone who has already finished grieving. The bed was mine, the side tables, the kitchen shelves I'd built and mounted myself, the good knives, the record player, the curtains I'd chosen because she said she didn't care about curtains. Every single item I had brought into that space came with me back out of it. My name was the only name on the lease. Her mail had never arrived there because she'd never updated her address. She liked things loose and unattached. I had always accommodated that. By 2 in the afternoon the apartment was empty and clean. I mopped the floors, wiped the baseboards, and left the windows cracked so the smell of cleaning solution would clear before the landlord walked through. I left one thing, a small pot hose on the kitchen counter in a terracotta pot she'd never noticed me buying. Underneath it was a card. It said, "I hope you find what you were looking for. I already know I will." Then I drove to my friend Dara's place and put my phone on silent. That's when it got genuinely worse. 41 messages over 2 days. The arc of them was almost clinical. First, confusion. Where are you? Why is everything gone? What is happening? Then anger. You don't just disappear. This is manipulative. I deserve a conversation. Then the version that was supposed to work. I love you. You're misreading everything. Marcus is nobody. Please just call me. I read them all once. I didn't reply to any of them. On the third day a number I didn't recognize called. I answered. It was Marcus. "Hey," he said carefully. "Priya asked me to reach out. She's really upset and I just thought maybe if we talked, man to man, I could help clear some of this up." I let a silence sit between us for a moment. "She gave you my number," I said. "She just thought." "She gave you my number," I said again, slower, "to call me on her behalf. And you don't find that strange?" He started to answer. Then Priya's voice came through behind his. She'd been there the whole time. "Baby, please. Marcus is right here. We can just talk, all 3 of us, and I can explain everything." I hung up. 20 minutes later Dara knocked on my door and said Priya was standing on the front step. I looked through the window. Marcus's car was in the driveway with the engine off. He sat in the driver's seat, arms folded, waiting. The man who was just someone from pottery class had driven across the city and was now idling in a stranger's driveway while she tried to rebuild something I had already finished dismantling. I watched for a moment. Then I went back to unpacking. He moved in with her 4 months later. Platonic.